That door isn't working. Whatever your role may be in the door hardware, or access control industry, you've probably heard someone say this. Or maybe you've said it yourself. And while the number of things that can potentially go wrong at an opening is a really big number, like most things in life, there are some common culprits when a door isn't working. This video will share some of the most common mechanical causes that can lead to an opening not working as expected, even when that opening has electronic or electrified hardware on it. We have a companion video on diagnosing openings with electrified hardware titled Diagnosing a Problem Opening 201. Let's say your boss tells you she received a report of a door that isn't working and she wants you to check it out. Where do you start? If you can speak with the person who reported the problem, ask him what seems to be the problem, or what the door is doing or not doing. Also, if you are not familiar with this opening, ask if this door ever worked properly. Be prepared for non-specific answers such as, the door won't close all the way, or the lock isn't working. Often these reports describe symptoms and not root causes. That's okay, at least you know what prompted the report. Go to the door. Open and close the door. Does it move smoothly? Does it latch properly? Can you operate the lever and turn the key in the cylinder without resistance? Does something appear to be rubbing or sticking? Are there drag marks on the floor? Any odd or annoying noises? Sometimes this initial check will disclose something obvious, such as a closer arm bent out of shape, a missing strike, or large dents in the door around the lock or hinges indicating an attempted break-in. But it may not be obvious yet. Look at the gaps between the door and the frame. Door and frame manufacturers allow for a 1/8 inch gap around the edges and top of the door. If it's more in some places and less in others, the hinges or frame may be the culprit. And a sagging or misaligned door can cause the hardware to not work properly. If you suspect there's a problem with the door and the frame, check the frame for plumb, level, and square. A frame is plumb if the top of the frame is the same distance from the soffit to the finished floor across the opening. Level means the top of the frame is level with the horizon, and square means the top corners are 90 degrees and the dimension from one side jamb to the other is equal up and down the frame. Also, if your door is an exterior hollow metal door exposed to the sun, consider that an alignment problem may be caused by a condition called thermal bow. While it is usually temporary, it can cause an opening not to work properly at certain times of the day. By the way, the Steel Door Institute at www.steeldoor.org has some very helpful installation and troubleshooting guides for doors and frames. Check the mounting locations of the hardware. Go to the hardware manufacturer's website for the installation instructions or templates to see what the correct location should be. For example, if a lock or exit device isn't latching or deadlocking properly, check for the proper backset and the correct strike location. For closers and automatic operators that aren't closing properly, check the arm mounting positions. And for closers, be sure to check the location of the closer on the door too. Next, check that all hardware is securely mounted. You may also need to check to see if proper fasteners were used. Loose or loosening screws on locks, hinges, closers, closer brackets, etc. can be the cause of a malfunctioning opening. And if they are not the immediate cause, eventually they will be. You may also find something is out of adjustment. If your doors have surface or concealed vertical rod exit hardware and the latches are binding or not latching properly, the rods may need adjusted. Door closers that aren't closing smoothly may need adjusted. Their spring power or their closing speed may require an adjustment. And the back check may also need an adjustment. If the door has previously worked properly, most of these hardware products do not come out of adjustment on their own. But things happen, such as changes are made to the hardware, new flooring is installed, someone tampers with the hardware, or changes in stack pressure can mean an opening doesn't work like it once did. Also, check the opening to see what type of hardware is being used to stop the door. If there isn't anything at the opening to stop the door at its desired maximum opening location, doors, frames, door hardware, and adjacent walls can be damaged by individuals who are too enthusiastically opening the door. By the way, most door closers should not be used as door stops. And finally, Please determine if the opening is fire rated. If so, they deserve expert attention, as the requirements for these openings are very important to the life safety of a building's occupants. Manufacturers such as Allegion offer a wealth of resources on fire life safety. Check out the blog idighardware.com or consult your local Allegion representative for information about training and other resources. Thanks for watching. To watch more videos, visit our training page at www.allegion.com/us.